From ashes to action, LA County leaders are mapping out the road to recovery.
This morning, they gathered to share critical updates on debris removal and how residents can move forward. Gigi Graciette live in downtown LA with the latest out of this news conference. Gigi.
Good morning. There certainly was a lot of information led by Los Angeles County Supervisor Catherine Barger, detailed the next steps for property owners with damaged or destroyed property. And it all starts with the cleanup. Now, the first step is mandatory, and that is the EPA going onto your property and cleaning up household hazardous materials. You don't have a choice about that. Again, that's mandatory, and you cannot proceed until that is done. Then we move on to phase 2, which is the general debris cleanup. And there you have two options. The first one is to allow the Army Corps of Engineers and LA County's Public Works do the cleanup for you. It is free, but you have to opt in and you have to fill in a right of entry card. We'll talk about the second option coming up, but it's important to note that all of these processes have already started.
The process starts now. Submitting your right of entry permit is the first step, but you can work with our county departments to submit your plans for rebuilding if you are ready. Once debris is cleared, the rebuilding process begins and the planning and design can start now. I've also heard from many residents who've asked if we can permit them to build ADUs on their property to live in while they are rebuilding their home. Our Director of Regional Planning assured me that we can make this happen.
Now, the ADU unit is a big issue for a lot of homeowners. Again, if you want to have the Army Corps of Engineers and LA County Public Works do the cleanup for you for free, you have to submit that right of entry card. You also have the option to opt out of that and have the cleanup of your property done at your own cost. Whoever you hire, they will have to meet some strict guidelines. And as for the investigation into how the fire started, specifically the Eaton fire, LA County Sheriff Robert Luna says it's still under investigation. And this video, you're looking at it now from the gas station security cameras, which several lawyers representing Eaton fire victims say show Edison power lines arcing and starting a fire in Eaton Canyon. The sheriff says it is now also part of their official investigation.
I think it will be very helpful. And thank you for mentioning that again, because I do encourage our community members that if anybody either sees video or hears something, maybe there's a social media post that we may have missed, all of these pieces could be very important, a big part of the puzzle that will eventually get us to where we need to, and that's to find the cause of this very destructive fire.
Now, obviously, there is a lot of information out there. In downtown Los Angeles, you can hear some of those sirens there. There's a lot of information for property owners. All of that can be found on the official website, which is recovery.lacounty.gov. If you don't write it down, haven't written it down, you can find all of that on our website, foxla.com. We have it there, the link for you, and you can go onto the county website and get all of that information. Remember, you have to opt in for the free cleanup, and you have to opt out if you want to do the cleanup on your own by hiring a contractor. Reporting live in downtown Los Angeles, I'm Gigi Graciette. Back to you.
Really important information. Yes. Thank you so much, Gigi.